What's up, lads, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy Demon of Death 23, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about 5 things that I absolutely do not like about Call of Duty Black Ops 4 Zombies. So without any further ado, hit the subscribe button, and let's go and get into it. Coming in our number 5 spot, everybody, is people are only going to use the overpowered perks. As you can see in this video, I'm using Stamina Up Time Lapse, which makes your specialist weapon and your grenades come back faster. Something the top D-pad Elixir does, and Dying Wish, which is basically the better version of Quick Revive, because you get a couple seconds on 1 health to be completely invisible, and with the DAW, or the wolf perk, a random wolf named Luna appears and will help you kill zombies and all that stuff. Let's be honest, out of all the 36 perks, only about 10 of them are actually useful. And so, yeah, that's just my thought process behind it. Unlike the other Call of Duty games with the perks and stuff like that, everyone's going to choose Jug because it is helpful, and Double Tap because it is helpful. Basically, I'm just trying to say, people are only going to use the perks that are helpful and useful to them. So yeah, there we go, that was my number 5 spot. Is it just me, everybody? Or is it this? Coming in at our number 4 spot, the Double Pack-a-Punch abilities absolutely suck. Yeah, they suck. I mean, there's not really much more I can say. In this gameplay, I tried to get you guys some footage of Double Pack-a-Punch, but I couldn't survive to make it because I got bored. But besides that, yeah, Brain Rot is basically turned, and it is not as good because it doesn't appear as frequently as it should, which is very annoying. The Dead Wire in this game actually really doesn't work that often. The Thunderwall is not that good. Fireworks is not even in the game, and they put Thunderwall back in the game. Thunderwall's really pointless because when you shoot a zombie, you just whoop, goes in the air, and it's just completely useless. Instead of making people, carry on the double pack-a-punch, people should just be able to pack-a-punch the weapon, and then when it comes out, they can hit up, down, right, or left on the D-pad to choose what variant they want instead of random. But oh well. Coming in our number 3 spot, why so many remakes for the Ether characters? One thing that I don't really like about Black Ops 4 is that every time we see our characters, they appear on a remaster. Here's an example. On Blood of the Dead, which is a Mob of the Dead remake, we see Ether, you know what I'm saying? But then on Alpha Omega, we see them again, and on Classified again, and on Tagged or Don't, we see Victus. The point I'm trying to make is that we don't see them on new maps, we just see them on reimagines of old maps we've already played. The Classified remaster was supposed to fix what 5 made a mess of, the Pentagon Thief and all that stuff. Very little space, no shield, the Winter's Howl actually doing enough damage, which I really did like. And another reason that those characters were on the remakes is because it made storyline sense. And look, if it makes storyline sense, that's good, that's fine. But I don't want to play on those maps. Look, I was 10 years old when I played on Nuketown for the first time. I was 8 years old when I played on 5 for the first time. I was 11 or 12 when I played Mob of the Dead for the first time. But what I'm trying to make is that it's good to leave the past in the past and to move forward with the new maps, aka why I chose 9 as the gameplay and why some people consider Ancient, Evil, and 9 the gems of this game, because it's what makes the game stand out as actually worth picking up in your money and all that stuff. And yeah, I just wish that there wasn't so many remakes. It was really annoying. And also, I don't care about the prequel. Why did Dead of the Night have to happen? They're messing around with the barrels and all that stuff for some of the Easter egg steps. It was just really annoying, and I don't know, man. Anyways, that was my number 3 spot. Coming in at our number 2 spot, let me see how I can explain this. Okay, I got it, okay. Coming in our number 2 spot, stupid Easter egg steps. Now, Call of Duty's had a problem with this for the longest time. In Black Ops 3, one of the steps on Revelations was to shoot tombstones, which was referencing the characters' deaths, and you had to get mixtapes, and listen to mixtapes, and build apothecon statues and all that stuff, and walk with an apothecon so it can collect souls from zombies. And then you had to throw a robot, a person's brain inside of a robot shooter into a hole. COD's not really been the best when it comes to Easter eggs, but this game absolutely just baffles my mind completely. One of the stupidest things I've ever heard for an Easter egg step is Morse code. Morse code stopped being used in 1999 to 2000 because of, you guessed it, the internet. So I don't know why they brought that back on Blood of the Dead. And also, why does that Easter egg have to be round gated to round 17? In this gameplay, we're on round 13. I'd have to go 4 more rounds to even get the Easter egg started on Blood of the Dead. And I understand you can do some of the steps beforehand, but on Blood you have to read a book with an old man staring at it and all this crap. It's bollocks. I mean, it's pure bollocks. I don't understand. Another Easter egg step that you have to do on 9, which is the best map on Black Ops 4 besides Ancient Evil, is you have to get a bowl, and you have to do a set of challenges to get the bowl. Just, oh my goodness gracious, man. And one more before we go into our number 1 spot. Boys, on Voyage of Despair, you have to align the planets. I'm not kidding. Go look at an Easter egg guide for Voyage of Despair. One of the steps is aligning the planets. That is absolutely hilarious, but also frustrating. Why do I need to align the planets? It doesn't make any sense. Oh well. And honestly, my main complaint about the whole game, coming in our number 1 spot, the Ether story ending on a remake, and it's not even a cutscene. It's a slideshow presentation. So not only did we end the whole entire Ether storyline, which, bear in mind, had been building up since 2009, and Ether's story ended in 2016 on Revelations, but because of community backlash, they had to completely bring it back into Black Ops 4, which is one thing that really killed it. This game, obviously, you can tell that it was supposed to be about chaos, but because of everyone complaining and all that stuff, they had to fix Ether, but they just made it worse. And so, we ended the whole zombie storyline on a remaster on Tag Totem, which is called the Dead's Remaster, and I'll give Call of the Dead a bone. It is one of the best maps ever. But I don't see why we had to end the story on a remaster. It's just absolutely frustrating. It didn't need to happen. It really didn't need to happen. It should have been a brand new map. And in Revelation, not on Revelations, but we should have been fighting Apothicons, Margwas, all the old bosses and all that stuff, on a completely new map where we can just kill the Shadow Man. But instead, what happened was you play as Victus, and not many people like Victus to start off because their goals are not clear and they're annoying. I mean, good God, Victus is not popular. I don't know why we had to end it off with them. And I understand they were in the freezer or the cryogenic pods on Mob of the Dead and Richtofen's laboratory, but why do we have to end it with such the annoying people? No one really even likes them. Their quotes are annoying. They're not smart. They're not funny. I mean, Stuhlinger, he just talks it to his head the whole time. Russman doesn't really talk about anything, and I don't know, man. But we ended the zombie storyline on a slideshow presentation. Basically, what you do in Tiger Totem is you get the crystal to the other universe, and you put it inside this chain or whatever it was. I forget what it's called at this current moment, and it completely destroys it and kills the Shadow Man. And it's like, you're serious? Kills the Shadow Man. You don't even get to kill him with guns or anything. There's no cool, here's phase 1, here's phase 2 of the battle. It's not, just get this crystal and we'll destroy everything. And then Nikolai poisoning everybody, and it's like, come on. 10 years and it leads up to a remaster, and then that's absolutely just destroying it without even getting closure. It just ends on a very sour note. And it's like what Pat said in his video. He said, this is basically how fast can we wrap this shit up. I don't know, man. Hopefully Black Ops 5 Zombies starts on completely new footing with completely brand new characters, and also none of that parallel universe crap. I'm so sick and tired of it. In Universe A, Richthofen ate flesh, and Richthofen in Universe 77 plays Fallout 76. No, stop all that crap. That's not what made zombies interesting and fun. High rounds, awesome Easter eggs like blowing up the Earth and blowing up the moon and getting, fire staffs, wind staffs, electric bows, all that cool stuff. Just make it fun and original. Don't throw all this parallel universe crap at our face. and then insult the whole zombies community by ending it in a very terrible way. I mean, those are just some suggestions though. And yeah, I appreciate you guys for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you made it this far. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good rest of your day. Peace.